I don't think people understand that the ways we remember trauma are not linear, and sometimes things get jumbled up, and that isn't false memory, it's traumatic memory. Traumatic memory is implicit, it's not explicit.
Procedural memory, or unconscious, or implicit memory, has to do with learning skills, practicing things like tennis and whatever, a skill, music and the like. The second part of procedural memory, the one that really relates to trauma, is conditioning. Your brain is conditioned to the external cues that accompany that trauma, which would then elicit these sensations, because they're unconscious and they're a conditioned response. Like you ring the bell and you salivate. Mm-hmm. You see the man with the red beard, and the person who raped you has had a red beard, you go into terror.
And I think one of the things that troubles me about people recovering from trauma is that the way we recover memory is, or integrate our own history and the pieces of ourselves that we lost, because if we held those pieces, we'd have to hold the pain of the memories.
And classical conditioning will then, if it's perpetuated through cues, begin to neurosensitize the brain, so it actually expands its field of dysfunction. And so fear conditioning, I think fear conditioning is the essence of how we get traumatized. We get conditioned for memories that we think, or our survival brain thinks will keep us safe, but in fact they kindle and they take over. These procedural memories are in the past, but when they occur, we perceive them as being present. Dissociation is the antithesis of the present moment. And a lot of people describe the present moment as being what you're trying to seek in mindful meditation, which it is. So the present moment is what we try to live in. We are at our most productive when you're writing a book. You can't write a book if you're not in the present moment. When we're having a conversation that is not laden with rage or fear, you're in the present moment.
And the thing with Willow is I was able to remember things and face things by feeling them. I can't quite tell you. I imagined her feeling it, and it helped me be able to feel it as my own. It doesn't make sense, but it's so real and true that when you go through it, you know this is your truth, this is your history.